Welcome to the Kidsville Hotel. What a lovely day it is. I'm sure the bus from the train station will be here soon. And you know what that means. Some brand new tenants will be checking into the hotel for a cozy night's sleep. Oh, I see that the bus is getting here. I just love meeting new people from all around the world. That's why I like this job so much. I wonder who will get this time. Well, welcome, friend. Come on in. Welcome to the Kidsville Hotel. How may I serve you on this beautiful day?
Well, my good man, this is a hotel, so I would like a room, preferably with walls.
Well, you're in luck because we have plenty of those. How long will you be staying with us?
As long as it takes, my friend, as long as it takes.
Well, good. How long is that?
2 days.
2 days?
2 days. That should be plenty of time, shouldn't it?
Well, I don't see why not. Okay, well, we'll put you down in room 59. And, hey, Sheepy, go ahead and sign in right here. What's your name? Sheepy.
Hello.
Could you take Mr. ENV up to his room?
Well, that's my job, ain't it?
Yeah, well, please follow Sheepy. He's right over there, and he'll get you up to where you need to go. ENV? Such a strange name. We've been getting a lot of those lately. Oh well, as long as he's not some kind of supervillain, we've had our fill of those.
Not a bad place. People are nice too. A little too nice, perhaps. I think I've finally found the perfect town to spread my resentment and spite around. After all, the nicer they are, the stronger the opposite effect will be. Oh, it's going to be fun. They'll all be at each other's throats. They'll be so busy arguing with each other, they won't even notice that I've taken over. It's time for the green envy to paint the town green with envy. Now, where's that TV remote?
Kidsville Hotel!
Me, oh my, these finance reports are tough. I'll have to work hard to get them all done. Huh? You sure do look overworked. Huh? Oh well, I'm just a little tired is all. You know, I'm not sure you get paid enough to put up with this kind of stuff. What do you mean? Well, I've heard that Sheepy the bellhop makes more money than you do. Doesn't that annoy you? Doesn't that aggravate you to your very core? No, I mean Sheepy's worked here a lot longer than me oh, that's right. That curly white-haired lamb makes more than me, and it's not cool at all, Daddy-o. I'm going to demand equal, no greater pay. I deserve it more than anyone else. Yeah, they'll give it to me, or they'll have one ungroovy rat to deal with.
Oh, good. Come on, baby. Let's have the ball, baby. Go ahead and throw it.
That's good, boys. Good.
Ah, what a lovely sight. Is that your baby?
Oh, yes. Isn't he just darling? He just loves playing with his daddy.
He certainly does. But you know, I'm afraid that baby may like his daddy more than he likes you.
What? That's just ridiculous, sir. The baby loves both of us.
Really? Is that what you think?
Oh.
How about now?
You're right. The baby does like Johnny better. I've got to change this right away. I'm a much better parent. I'll just have to make sure that Johnny looks mad so the baby will pay more attention to me.
Go get him, Mommy!
I wonder why it's so quiet around here today. You know, it's kind of nice. What on earth? Baby Jack! Baby Jack! Wonder where his parents are. Oh well.
Looks like Elmo's going to have to order another 20 cases of bananas. Those lousy monkeys sure eat a lot.
Well, hello there. How are you today?
Elmo was a lot better before you barged in. What do you want anyway?
I like a room. What else?
Well, you're out of luck, pal. The nasty motel doesn't cater to dweebs. So beat it before Elmo throws you out.
Oh no, well I guess that means I'll have to go. I will give you a little something for your time though, just because I like you.
Yeah? Well, unless it's cash, you can forget.
Kidsville Hotel.
I don't know anything about your pay. Liar. You know exactly what I'm talking about. I'm smarter, more handsome, and better than you in every way. I should be making more than a common farm animal. I don't know what you're talking about. Why don't you just leave me alone?
I don't know what's going on. Oh, look over there. There's Johnny and Lucy. Maybe they have some answers.
Lucy, that baby does not like me better than you.
Oh, yes, he does. That's why I'm going to prove that I'm a better parent than you. And then maybe Jack will love me the most. Oh.
Lucy, no! Oh.
Well, that's not normal. What else?
Hello, Cece.
Hello? I don't have time to argue with you today. I've got a real crisis on my hands.
Really? You wouldn't know it. The hotel is looking so nice these days. Oh.
Okay, well, thank you.
Sometime, if you don't mind, of course, perhaps you could come over and give me some pointers on how to make the nasty motel more like this wonderful place. Maybe we could rename it the Nice Motel. Yeah. Elmo is so grateful to have a place to look to as a shining example of what fine establishment should be.
Your name is Hemmel, isn't it?
Of course, Cece. You funny man. Oh, what a place. Have a nice day, Cece.
This is worse than I thought. I don't know what's going on, but I don't like it. Well, you know, it's kind of weird him being nice, but we need a Bible story to make sense of this. Isaac prayed to God for his wife Rebecca because she didn't have any children. God answered Isaac's prayer, and Rebecca had twin boys, Esau and Jacob. The boys grew up. Esau became a hunter, but Jacob was a quiet man. Isaac, who had a taste for wild game, loved Esau, but Rebecca loved Jacob. Once Jacob was cooking some stew when Esau came from the country. Esau was starving. He said to Jacob, "Quick, let me have some of that red stew. I am starving." Jacob replied, "First, send me your birthright." "Look, I'm about to die," Esau said. "What good is this birthright to me?" So Esau sold his birthright to Jacob. Then Jacob gave Esau some bread and some stew, and he ate and drank. So Esau despised his birthright. At last, it all makes sense. When we don't know the answers to our problems, we can find them in the Bible, like we just did this very moment. Let's have Spot sing one of the songs from his new album, Spot Sings Spots. Hey Spot, can you sing that one song? You know, the one about the thing and the... Yes, that's the one. She said, what? Oh, well, you tell her I said that's very sweet. Oh my, yes, well. Okay, you're singing the song. Yes? Okay. Bye-bye.
Let's not be discouraged by the enemies of life and thoughts that try to tell us we can't win. Let's remember God is able and willing to perform His word from the beginning to the end. This is our finest hour, for every field is white, and the Spirit of the living God is on us to bind up broken hearts, to cause the blind to see. This is our finest hour, to set them free. Harvest now is ready, and workers are so few, and there are those as yet have never heard. Let's just keep on doing what God tells us to do, living in and giving out His word. This is our finest hour, for every field is white, and the Spirit of the living God is on us to bind up broken hearts, to cause the blind to see. This is our finest hour, to set them free. This is our finest hour, to set them free.
and I've been closely monitoring the situation since my sin villain alarm detected the presence of evil. Well, what are you going to do about it? After observing the odd behavior of some of the guests, I had a feeling that perhaps the brown paper bag gang was once again at work using their curious powers of hypnosis. But then I noticed a pattern. All of the affected guests are displaying high levels of covetousness and avarice. What is covetousness? It's an awful situation where a person wants something that another person has. It can get so bad that they may even try to take the things they want by sinful means. It's so bad that one of the 10 Commandments is, "Thou shalt not covet." It is the gateway to other sins. It must be stopped. Oh my! Yes. Another word for this terrible affliction is envy. After hacking into the hotel's records, I noticed a peculiar name there. A Mr. E.N.V. E.N.V.? That's right. And if my hunch is correct, this name could be a mere cover for a terrible sin villain that has recently come to my attention. The master of materialism. The gardener of greed. The green envy. Oh my gracious. His dastardly plan is to turn everyone into envy ninnies and then take over the world and proclaim himself as the Emperor Envy. A little hammy, isn't it? How do we keep letting these people in? It's right there in the name. I tell you, Cece needs to... Good idea, Sheepy. We'll use Cece's help to bring this voracious rogue to justice. Now come close as I use my whisper powers.
Kidsville Hotel.
Now, to have a talk with Mr. E.N.V.
I believe you wanted to speak with me, my simple-minded friend.
Well, yes. I wanted to apologize to you. You see, some of our permanent residents have been treating you very poorly, and I hope you don't think badly of us. For that, they're normally good and nice. Perhaps they've got a little bug or something.
A bug or something? My dear friend, that's my work you're talking about. Comparing my masterpiece of malevolence to a common bug? I think I'll just have to give you an up-close demonstration of what the green envy is capable of.
Oh no, you don't! Psalm 37:1-3. Fret not yourself because of evildoers. Be not envious of wrongdoers, for they will soon fade like the grass and wither like the green herb. Trust in the Lord and do good. Dwell in the land and befriend faithfulness.
Mr. Envy.
Oh, excuse me, friend. I'm sorry. I don't know what came over me. I certainly hope I haven't hurt anyone. I love everyone and everything.
Everything?
Everything. In fact, I even love Jesus and have accepted him into my heart.
Well, that's wonderful. Now that you're a new Christian, what will you do next?
I'll ride the range with my friend Jesus. We'll travel over the vast unknown. And if I stumble along the trail, he'll lasso through and lead me home. I'll sing his praises
Thanks, Scripture Boy. You've helped us again.
No, Cece. God has saved you with the truth of his word. I don't think we'll have to worry about the green envy anymore.
What about the hotel guest?
Well, as we've learned, once a sin villain is defeated, everyone goes back to normal. See for yourself.
Yes. I just love you all. I'm sorry. My goodness. We're such a happy family.
Yes. Isn't that sweet, Scripture Boy? Scripture Boy. I guess his work here was done. But now our work has just begun. If we're going to keep envy out of our lives, we need to fill the empty spaces of our hearts with Jesus and his love. Always remember, there's no need to be envious. God knows our every need and will provide for us when we live for him and obey his word. Well, thanks for visiting the Kidsville Hotel. Bye.
Yeah, go on. Yay. This is the most fun ever, baby.